Money made, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here.
Things didn't go right, took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
On the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City.
The boxing community was taken by surprise when reports surfaced claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be facing bankruptcy, while also being linked to a staggering $42 million fraud case. For years, Mayweather has been recognized not only for maintaining an undefeated boxing record, but also for showcasing a lifestyle filled with extreme luxury. Through social media, he frequently displayed private jets, high-end vehicles, and piles of cash, reinforcing the powerful financial image he built around his nickname, Money. However, recent developments have shifted public attention dramatically. The fighter who once symbolized wealth and success is now appearing in headlines tied to controversy rather than triumph. Following the sudden wave of reports about his finances, Mayweather addressed the situation publicly for the first time. In a statement, he pushed back against the claims, expressing clear denial while also revealing frustration over the accusations. At the same time, he made an emotional appeal directed at both supporters and skeptics. Even after his response, questions remain. Many observers are still trying to understand how an athlete widely considered one of the richest figures in sports could become associated with a scandal of such enormous scale. The situation continues to raise uncertainty and debate across the boxing world.
Slogan, hard work and dedication. I believe in working hard, and I'm going to dedicate myself to whatever I'm involved in. You got to dedicate yourself.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently spoke about the reasons behind a lavish lifestyle he frequently puts on display. According to him, the purpose goes beyond simply showing off wealth. He explained that the luxury items people see, whether expensive cars, private planes, or stacks of money, are meant to motivate others. In his view, these displays are proof that success is possible for anyone, no matter where they start in life. His message centers on his personal journey. Rising from modest beginnings to extraordinary financial success, Mayweather often points to his story as evidence that determination, discipline, and relentless effort can lead to remarkable achievements. One of the most notable parts of his business activities involves property investments. Mayweather revealed that he purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City, stating that he owns the properties outright without involving any partners. The deal, reported to be worth around $42 million, includes more than 1,000 affordable housing units located in Upper Manhattan. He shared the announcement through social media, emphasizing that every part of the properties belongs to him. Mayweather explained that not only do the residential buildings fall under his ownership, but the retail spaces on the ground floors are also entirely his. Ending his message on a motivational note, he encouraged others by saying that similar success is possible for anyone willing to make bold and strategic moves.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
As criticism surrounding his wealth continued to grow, Floyd Mayweather Jr. responded directly to those questioning his constant discussion of money. He made it clear that speaking openly about finances should not automatically be viewed in a negative way. Mayweather explained that he sees money as a practical tool rather than simply a symbol of status. For him, financial success allows him to build a comfortable life and properly support the people closest to him. Addressing the criticism, he stated that talking about wealth does not define someone's character, adding that while he enjoys the finer things in life, it is ultimately his own effort that creates his financial success, not the other way around. He also emphasized the role money plays in caring for his family. According to Mayweather, financial independence gives him the ability to provide meaningful experiences for his loved ones, including travel, memorable moments, and opportunities that contribute to their happiness and well-being. From his perspective, wealth is not limited to luxury purchases. Instead, he believes it opens doors to experiences and possibilities that many people might otherwise never have access to.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has openly reflected on the difficult realities of his childhood, speaking candidly about the struggles that shaped his early years. He has described how his mother battled addiction, while his father spent time in prison, circumstances that forced him to grow up quickly and face many challenges on his own. He has also recalled traveling to compete in the Olympic Games without the kind of support system many young athletes rely on during that period. The pressures of life eventually led him to leave school as he tried to navigate those overwhelming situations. Despite these hardships, Mayweather built his future through determination and persistence. The pain and obstacles he experienced became a driving force behind his relentless pursuit of success. He has also mentioned that his father rarely spoke publicly about those difficult moments from their past, often choosing instead to highlight Floyd's skill and potential in boxing. Even with that silence, Mayweather has always acknowledged his father's influence on his development. Their bond was not always simple, but it was shaped by disciplined belief and a shared commitment to his career.
Mother being on drugs, dad going to prison, me just going to the Olympics by myself, 7 of us in a 1-bedroom. I said, you know what? I left school. Within 6 months, I was a millionaire.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has often admitted that his approach to business involves taking chances that many investors would avoid. He explains that he has drawn opportunities that others might overlook or fail to understand, believing that unconventional ideas can sometimes lead to major breakthroughs, even though they also carry a strong possibility of failure. According to Mayweather, most of these ventures do not succeed. He has acknowledged that nearly 90% of the investments he makes fail to produce positive returns, showing his willingness to accept losses while pursuing the possibility of a much larger payoff. This mindset reflects his tendency to treat business decisions like calculated gambles, where significant risk is accepted in hopes of achieving equally significant rewards. Point one of the clearest examples of this risk-taking philosophy occurred in 2006, when Mayweather paid $750,000 to end his promotional agreement with Top Rank. By buying his way out of that contract, he gained full control over his career and the promotion of his future fights. That decision later proved highly profitable. Major bouts against fighters such as Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez generated enormous earnings, helping him collect more than $750 million from those events. By handling the promotion of his own fights, Mayweather positioned himself to keep the complete share of profits from ticket sales, pay-per-view purchases, and sponsorship deals. Throughout his career, Mayweather has also become known for publicly displaying his wealth, often sharing images or videos featuring large amount of cash or moments aboard his private jet. In his view, these displays are meant to represent the path he traveled, moving from a difficult upbringing to extraordinary financial success. Still, those public showcases have sparked criticism. Commentators such as Shannon Sharpe have questioned whether such a strong focus on visible wealth could overshadow the importance of careful financial planning. Sharpe and others have pointed concerns about whether the style of spending and investing can remain sustainable, particularly amid reports suggesting possible financial complications. Some critics argue that while Mayweather intends his displays of wealth to motivate others, they might also shift attention away from long-term financial stability. As debate about his financial decisions continues, many observers are watching closely to see how Mayweather will respond to the scrutiny and whether his public image surrounding money will change in the future.
Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. He had to get the ones, make it rain. You hear him? I need everybody. I mean everybody. Had girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely considered one of boxing's all-time greats. The former champion ended his professional career undefeated, compiling a 50-0 record with 27 victories by knockout. His time in professional boxing stretched from 1996 to 2017, a period during which he captured 15 major world titles across 5 different weight divisions, ranging from super featherweight to light middleweight. Much of Mayweather's success came from his defensive mastery and calculated approach inside the ring. His ability to control fights and avoid damage helped him secure victories over elite opponents, including Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez. His final professional appearance took place on August 26, 2017, when he faced MMA star Conor McGregor. In that bout, Mayweather earned a 10th-round technical knockout, pushing his undefeated record to 50 wins, and moving past the famous 49-0 mark previously held by Rocky Marciano. Outside the ring, Mayweather also built a reputation as a sharp businessman. By promoting many of his own fights and controlling key aspects of his events, he maximized his earnings and ultimately became one of the highest-paid athletes in sports history. A major influence behind his development was his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr. A former professional boxer himself, Mayweather Sr. played a central role in teaching his son the techniques and strategies that shaped his success. His training philosophy strongly emphasized defense, especially the well-known shoulder roll method. This approach allows a fighter to deflect or absorb punches while remaining in position to counterattack, and became one of the defining elements of Mayweather Jr.'s style. Beyond technical instruction, Mayweather Sr. also helped cultivate the mindset required to succeed in a demanding sport like boxing. His guidance focused not only on winning fights, but also on minimizing unnecessary risks and staying one step ahead of opponents in the ring.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Who would have thought that the guy on the left would have taught his son on the right the exact same style, and that his son on the right would have gone all the way to being undefeated and made over $1 billion in boxing?
The mentality developed by Floyd Mayweather Jr. became a major factor behind his perfect professional record. Throughout his career, he gained recognition for his calculated tactics and deep understanding of boxing's subtle details. His ability to study opponents, control the pace of a fight, and rely on precise defensive skills allowed him to stay unbeaten while competing against some of the sport's best fighters. Under the influence and training of his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Mayweather Jr. evolved into more than just an elite competitor inside the ring. With careful career decisions and strong promotional strategies, he also built a powerful personal brand that generated enormous financial success within the boxing industry. The connection between father and son, developed through years of training, preparation, and shared dedication, played a vital role in shaping Mayweather Jr.'s journey. Their partnership both in the gym and throughout his career became one of the key foundations behind the extraordinary success he ultimately achieved.
How did you get? You want to throw it? How did you get, Al?
Damn.
What's that? Let's throw it again. Where you at?
As Floyd Mayweather Jr. continued rising through the ranks of professional boxing, the fame and wealth that followed never appeared to distract him from his goals. While some fighters lose motivation after reaching financial success, Mayweather remained intensely committed to his craft. Even after becoming widely known as Money, he maintained a demanding training routine, frequently beginning workouts in the early morning hours. For him, the drive to be the best in the sport remained just as important as any financial reward. From the earliest stages of his career, Floyd Mayweather Sr. had unwavering confidence in his son's potential. Within the family, there was a strong belief that Mayweather Jr. would eventually rise to the top of the boxing world. That faith, combined with Floyd Jr.'s natural ability and tireless work ethic, helped create a career that surpassed even the highest expectations. His achievements were not the result of luck, but rather years of disciplined sacrifice and the steady guidance of a father determined to see his son succeed. Over time, however, The relationship between father and son faced challenges as they navigated the pressures of fame and financial success. Mayweather Sr. has openly discussed how their once close bond gradually changed as his son's career reached new heights. Public disagreements began to surface, including a widely discussed moment on the boxing documentary series 24/7, as well as a personal dispute involving a car. In later interviews, Mayweather Sr. reflected on how sudden wealth can alter personal relationships. He explained that financial success can sometimes shift priorities, leading people to focus more heavily on material achievements while family connections become strained. According to him, this challenge is not unique to their family, but something many people experience when faced with rapid financial growth. Looking back, Mayweather Sr. has expressed regret over the distance that developed between them, acknowledging the emotional impact it had on him and the strain it placed on their relationship.
We had, at one time, we was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. It was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, you know, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is or it ain't. Sometimes, you know, hey, when people get, it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. You know, if sometimes when people get money.
Despite his remarkable career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced criticism regarding the lifestyle and choices he has made after retirement. One of the most outspoken voices has been sports commentator Shannon Sharpe, who has questioned Mayweather's continued involvement in exhibition boxing events. Sharpe specifically pointed to the exhibition match between Mayweather and YouTuber Logan Paul, arguing that bouts like these lack the competitive intensity typically expected from a legendary boxer. In his view, these events resemble entertainment spectacles more than traditional boxing contests, comparing them to the style of shows produced by WWE. According to Sharpe, participating in such exhibitions could potentially undermine the respect Mayweather earned throughout his celebrated career. Mayweather has responded to these criticisms by explaining that his decisions are guided by personal priorities and financial opportunity. He has openly stated that generating wealth remains a major focus for him, even suggesting that financial success can take precedence over the conventional idea of protecting a legacy. From his perspective, exhibition matches provide a way to stay connected with fans while also making the most of the popularity he built during his professional career. Mayweather maintains that these events allow him to continue building both his financial success and his legacy on his own terms.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
we get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother.
He's
then.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yep.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you who good with their hands, and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what.
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all not finna have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. You know, no. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll
actually
get
a
it.
battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up. Put a patch over his eye, say closed for the weekend.
Really?
Sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has repeatedly voiced concerns about the exhibition fights taken by Floyd Mayweather Jr. after his professional retirement. His criticism mainly focuses on bouts against opponents who do not come from a professional boxing background. Smith acknowledged that Mayweather's 2017 match against Conor McGregor was understandable, pointing out that McGregor already had experience in combat sports through mixed martial arts. However, he expressed strong reservations about later exhibition contests, especially the widely discussed event involving YouTuber Logan Paul. According to Smith, these kinds of matchups resemble entertainment shows more than traditional boxing competitions. He argues that stepping into the ring with opponents who lack professional boxing credentials shifts the focus away from sport and towards spectacle. In his view, this approach suggests that financial reward may be taking priority over protecting the legacy built during Mayweather's historic career. Smith has also emphasized that sharing the ring with a fighter of Mayweather's level should carry a certain standard, even in exhibition settings. Allowing non-professional opponents to participate, he believes, could weaken the respect Mayweather earned while maintaining his undefeated record. His comments reflect a broader debate within the boxing community about the balance between pursuing financial opportunities and safeguarding a professional legacy. Smith's concern is that frequent participation in exhibition events could gradually affect how Mayweather's remarkable achievements in the sport are remembered.
Gotti III having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know. Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
Sports analyst Stephen A. Smith has had the opportunity to observe the lavish lifestyle of Floyd Mayweather Jr., and the scale of luxury surrounding the boxing icon is difficult to ignore. One of the clearest examples of that wealth is Mayweather's well-known passion for high-end automobiles. Reports have suggested that he owns more than 100 vehicles, forming an extraordinary collection that includes rare models from brands like Lamborghini and Bugatti. The garage filled with these luxury cars has become one of the most visible symbols of his financial success and his taste for premium vehicles. According to Smith, who has known Mayweather for many years, this level of extravagance has long been part of the boxer's public image. However, the conversation surrounding his lifestyle has intensified following allegations connected to a $42 million real estate situation, which raised questions about the accuracy of certain property claims and the overall transparency of his financial activities. The situation has drawn criticism from several public figures, including Smith and rapper 50 Cent, who have expressed doubts about whether some of Mayweather's recent moves are meant to preserve the appearance of immense wealth rather than reflect genuine financial stability. As these discussions continue, Mayweather, once celebrated for his flawless 50-0 record and his reputation for smart business decisions, now faces increased scrutiny. Observers across the boxing world are watching closely, reflecting on how fame, financial success, and public perception can shape the legacy of one of the sport's most recognizable figures.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
Do you think the recent moves by Floyd Mayweather Jr. demonstrate smart business strategy? Or do they suggest a shift away from the discipline that once defined his career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation.